Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good afternoon, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. An exciting new competition is set to hit Michigan this Saturday and aims to find the best cannabis products across the state. It's called Best in Grass, and one of the co-founders of the competition, Joey Posney, joins us now today to talk all about the competition, the ins and outs, and everything you need to know, and even how you can help judge it. Joey, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Super excited to spread the good word.
Yep, no, and as I mentioned, it all kicks off tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about the ins and outs, everything people need to know. I first want to start off by asking, though, about this competition, Best in Grass. I mean, what really set this whole thing off in the first place? How did you guys really come up with this idea and really want to bring it to people all across the country?
Of course. So back in the day, I mean, we've been working with the previous company for quite some time, doing this same competition model in the People's Choice, bringing the consumers a great value of product with products from around the state and having the people judge it, not the heady heads, not the people that are getting weed for free or on the legacy and caregiver market. This is really geared towards the licensed market of cannabis and finding consumers that really want to find the good products that are working for them. So we are gathering all the products from across the state, licensed product. It has to be licensed in metric. With the CRA, we put it together in these bags, but we really want to make sure that people are finding their high, finding their why with this. So we came together, got with our partners. We left our last company that we were previously doing with this. We want to do it better for the consumers, and that's where we came up with Best in Grass. It's been a really fun project. We launched here in Michigan just because we have a ton of great partners reached out from our last venture. And yeah, that's where Best in Grass really came from.
And that kind of leads into my next question, Joey. I mean, you touched on it that Michigan has, you have a lot of connections here as well. But why specifically Michigan? What else about Michigan and the cannabis community here in the state really drew you to really kicking this whole new competition off?
Well, one, I've been coming here since about 2017 with our previous company. And they have a ton of innovation here in Michigan within the cannabis space. A lot of, we call them MIPS products, but it's called medically infused products. They just do a lot of moon rocks. They do definitely a lot more beverages coming out inside this space. So it's really just a great market. It's one of the largest cannabis markets in the United States at this point. It's a $3 billion market here in Michigan. So we know people are hungry. But we also know that there's like a bottom line that's happening within these companies, and we want to elevate the brands and getting them the feedback that consumers are experiencing with their products, and that's where Best in Grass really comes in. It's a judging by the people that are trading out their glasses of wine or their Busch Light every night, and they want to smoke a joint or they want to have that little gummy instead of consuming other products. They want to actually try and consume cannabis. It's a little bit more healthier option, less hangovers, less health issues resulting in there. But again, cannabis is not for everyone. So don't want to act like it's just for everyone. Everyone should try it. Sometimes it's not right for that person as well. So yeah,
no, definitely. Yeah, no, I feel like the idea behind a competition like this is to not only find the best products in a select different number of categories, but also allow people to really try it out for themselves. Am I correct in assuming that?
100%. So they get to try the brands, but also submit the feedback to the brands. We love the brutally honest feedback and the negative feedback. It helps brands actually adjust their processes in place so that they can make a better product for the consumer that has a bad instance of it. And it's a very low cost margin altogether to get into the hands of the consumers more so. So the bag, like our hybrid flower bag this year, is 38 individual 1 gram units. So you're going to find your good hybrid flower if you're buying that bag at that point.
Right, now, and we're going to get into how people can actually get these bags and help judge in this competition as well in just a little bit. But Joey, kind of want to shifting over to really the planning behind this competition. There's 14 different categories, 14 different bags that people can choose from across the state. There's over 180 products in total from 60 different brands just here in the state of Michigan. I mean, talk about how this whole thing really got set up, bringing in all these different, I'm assuming it was extremely difficult to get this whole thing lined up.
Well, doing it for so long, it is difficult if you were to come in day one and try and do this kind of stuff. But really, a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails. I was doing 100 emails a day, just emailing back and forth with brands because we are asking a lot of product from these brands. They are giving us 300 units for flower to get out to 300 judges across Michigan. And so it does take a lot of planning, but it's all phone calls, emails, a lot of computer work, spreadsheets galore, and then working with our partners and the CRA because it is a legal, regulated product. So we have to do a lot of regulation research, making sure that everything stays about under purchase limits. So everything is fully legal and compliant with metric tags and everything. So it is a lot of pain, but we've just done it for a bit of time, and we have a lot of partners that we worked with year over year, so it made it a lot easier stepping into Best in Grass with this.
And like I said, there is a way for people to actually help out and judge in this competition. You guys are searching for about 2,600 different people in the state of Michigan to buy a certain bag. As you know, you can kind of see them behind you there. Those bags are going to contain products from those 14 different categories. I mean, what are some of the other things people need to know before they go in? Decide, you know, for people that are interested in helping judge this competition, what are things they need to know in order to help you guys out as best as possible?
Yep. So the best situation is because of Instagram, it's a very hard platform. Going to our website instead, it's bestingrass.io. List all of our dispensaries. We're going to have Leaf and Bud, Puff, The Grove, Breeze, Rise up in the UP, Remedy down at the state line. So anywhere in Michigan, you should have less than an hour, 2-hour drive in order to line up at your dispensaries. These are going to be available first thing in the morning. A lot of them open up at 9 a.m. So get in line soon. And especially if you're going to go out there and get one of these Best in Grass Collector's Edition kits. The dab side with the non-solvents comes with a nice little dip device nectar collector. And the flower kits comes with a beautiful Revelry rolling tray and everything so they can roll up and has papers in there and everything. So if you want to get a collector's kit, you're going to want to be there pretty early to make sure that you get it secure because every location has a very select limited amount of kits as well as even a more limited amount of the collector's kits.
And I do want to remind everybody that, again, this all does kick off tomorrow morning. And again, if you want to know where exactly each dispensary that will be participating in Best in Grass is, you can find all of that information that we have gotten from Best in Grass over on our own website, woodtv.com as well. We have links and everything you need to know there. And again, this does kick off tomorrow. It lasts until May 19th. So we have until then to really judge out the products. And then on June 18th, there's going to be an actual ceremony that will announce the winners at Royal Oaks Music Theater. So again, we have all that information on woodtv.com. And Joey, before we let you go, we do appreciate you stopping by, but as one of the co-founders, as somebody who is trying to host as best of a competition as possible, I mean, what really is your hope as for this new competition? What do you hope that not only you guys at Best in Grass, all these dispensaries get out of it, but also the consumer who's helping judge these competition?
Yeah, we want really people to elevate their cannabis experience at the end of the day. We want to have great flower, great concentrates, even vape pens, and finding something that they can consume at home and something that is a more healthier method of growing. I am a cultivator by trade. So if anyone has any other questions about consuming, my Instagram DMs are always open and I'll try and respond as best as I can and point you in the right direction for products, because I know it's a very daunting task going into some of these dispensaries where they have so many packages there and sometimes people don't know what to look for. And that's what we're trying to guide. We're trying to guide the canna curious to really try out some new products and hopefully something works for them. And if anyone has questions, I am more than happy to answer what they would like. I mean, I'm very open to the conversation of trading out those glasses of wine for a joint or a pre-roll or just one small half of a gummy to help them out.
All right, fantastic stuff. Joey, thank you so much for stopping by. I do want to remind everybody one last time that all the information you need to know about the Best in Grass competition that kicks off tomorrow morning, well, you can find that all right now on woodtv.com. Joey, one last time, thank you so much for being here today. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Phil.
Of course, I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.